And this is my second mission trip that I have been on. And this mission trip was exceptionally beautiful and absolutely life-changing for everyone. Every single one of us knew we were going to serve amazing families and had no expectations of anything in return. But each family showed all of us so much love and truly loved us like their own. This year we had 3 words that we lived by, and they were love, equip, and go. When we were choosing our core verses, we had to keep those words in mind. A core verse is a verse you choose because you're in an area that you know you can get better at and would like to improve in. So almost like a challenge to yourself mentally or spiritually for the mission trip. The verse I chose was Psalm 119:68. You are good and what you do is good. Teach me your decrees. I personally need to work on reading the Bible, which equips me for many challenges and prepares me to go out and live the Word. Even though I was trying to focus on the equip and go aspect, love had really stood out to me this year. There's a verse in the Bible, 1 John 4:19, and it reads, "We love because he loved us first." It has always been a favorite of mine, but I never really took the time to understand it. But while we were in Mexico, I had witnessed pure love that only God could have given us. There was one moment that stood out to me. We were getting packed up after a long day of being in the heat and working hard, and the children on the sides wanted to play with all of us, so they would jump on our backs, and we would have piggyback boards with each other and play soccer and laugh so hard. And there are no words to describe how much love was spilled into that one event. Donna had asked us if we could have captured one moment in a picture, what would it be? And I would say that moment. Because in that moment, we were able to capture the pure love God has given us and the happiness and relief in the family's eyes that God had sent people to serve them in building a house that may look like nothing compared to the houses in America, but meant everything to them. I am so grateful and blessed to have served beside everyone in the youth group to give families a house that they will be able to make memories in and feel safe in. I really enjoyed seeing God's work firsthand and grow so much as a person, not just physically, but like spiritually and mentally.
My name is Travis. This is my 6th trip. It's kind of cool, like when you said, we had that phrase, the love, equip, go. And we talked about it going up to the trip and everything, and just what it means to really be equipped and be ready to go on God's mission. But I think God has really put it on my heart to that love piece, as I reflected back on past trips and what I've done then. I was really focused on just building and how can I do this better, and how can we build most effectively and just really go excellently. But God really put it on my heart to add that love piece and really love the families as well. So for what that meant to me, I was praying on the side and praying at the mission, is just, like I said, the families, spending time with them, spending time with the kids. I think it's really cool. God put, I think, that mission of love in all of our hearts as well. At any point in time, you could look like out the window, we had this big empty space, and the family was over there, and you'd see like 5 or 10 people just talking to the family, playing with the kids, and they weren't worried about what was happening with the house. They weren't worried about like, oh, we're not going to be able to finish, we're not going to have enough time. They were just in that moment and really loving the family as well. So I thought that was really cool to see the impact of that on our hearts and the hearts of the family. So for me coming home, I think it's that mission of love still. I think it's asking God, where do you want me to be loving? And I don't know if that's with friends or strangers, people here, people at work, whatever it may be. I'm just really ready, and I'm just really hopeful for God to give me that vision of love, and so I can share that with other people. He's really put on my heart how important it is, how much we crave that as people and need that love, His love, because I think a lot of us haven't really experienced that, and it's definitely something that we need. And I just want to say a quick thank you to you guys. Without your support, we wouldn't be able to go on these trips. And I know for me, I think I can speak for the rest of the team as well. It's been incredibly life-changing for me. Just my relationship with God has grown so much from these trips. So I wanted you guys to know that impact has been huge on our hearts and the hearts of the families we serve in Mexico as well. Also, if you see any of us, we'll be wearing these shirts after the service or anything. You can feel free to talk to us. I know a lot of us are eager to share our experience with you.
Yeah, and a big thank you for them going out, and a big thank you for you for allowing us as a church to do that and valuing that. So we're going to continue to talk about the book of Philippians, this text that God has given us that we get to dive richly and deeply into over these summer months. So please pray to me, and we're going to dive in. Dear Jesus, we ask you one simple thing, that you might teach us today, that we might hear your words, that you might build us up in your love. It's in Jesus' name that we pray. Amen. So it's funny, like if you ever do an image search for parenting or families, like the pictures always look really nice and really idealistic. Like, because that's always what families look like. But if you have young kids all the time, every single time that's what they look like. Right? No. This is probably more accurate. This isn't my family, but it could be. I just want to note the kid's not actually drinking wine. He's drinking out of a wine glass, but he's actually drinking juice. I'm just going to point that out. But there's a lot of times that I think families look like this. It's challenging, it's difficult. It's hard to be a parent. Now I love it every single day. I wouldn't trade it for the world. But it's challenging. I remember especially my daughter Cora, she's about 6 months now, and she's sleeping fairly well. But my son Philip had a lot of issues sleeping when he was that age and a little older. He just didn't sleep. He kept us up all night. And I remember talking to people who had kids who had been through that, about that, and they would say this. They would always say this: just press on. It's going to get better. It's only a stage. You'll get through it. Just press on. Just get through it. You'll be able to do it. Just press on. And I think that's great advice for life as well. There's times in our life where it's challenging, where things are difficult. And at times we have to just kind of press on. We realize it's just a season, just a time, and just press on. And Apostle Paul, he tells us the same thing. He tells us to press on in today's text. Here's what he says in Philippians 3, verse 12. You're welcome to follow along in your Bible or device will be in Philippians 3 the whole time today. Not that I've already obtained this or I'm already perfect, but I press on to make it my own because Jesus Christ has made me his own. So Paul says the same thing. When you're going through challenging situations, wherever you are in life, you press on. But what I want you to know is how the Christian worldview is a little different than the rest of the world. Like, I think a lot of times in life, people would say to press on. That's a common piece of advice you get. But notice what Paul says is different. He says, press on. Why? Because Jesus Christ has made me his own. I don't press on just because I have no other choice, but I press on. Why? Because Jesus Christ has made me his own. And you know, that's true about parenting. Right? So we're going to look at just from the worldview. In parenting, sometimes you just have to press on because your kids are depending on you. They have way more energy than you, but you just kind of have to press on because they're depending on you for things. If you're in college, if you were in college, if you remember what it was like in college, I'm glad I'm past that. Sorry for you seniors that are getting ready, high school seniors that graduated, that are getting ready to go to college. College is rough. But to get through, you got to know this. You got to just press on. The end of semester's coming. Summer break's coming. Wherever you're at, you just got to press on. Get done with the next paper, the next assignment, go to the next class. You just got to press on. And it's not fun, but that's how you get through it. You just press on. I think this picture is interesting. And maybe it describes where some of your lives have been. Maybe it describes what your life is at now. I think it's interesting because the person's at the end of the dock. But notice, he's made it through some hard things to get there. The deck is kind of falling apart. He had to kind of jump over some boards, maybe walk on the side and balance. He made it through some hard stuff. Maybe that's where you find yourself right now. You've made it through some challenges in your life. Some difficult seasons, some issues, some problems, some difficulties. But maybe your life is such that it's like this painting. You made it through all those challenges, and now you're staring down the biggest challenge, the biggest difficulty, the biggest stress. And there's nowhere to go. Now, if you talk to most people, if you told them about your situation, probably everybody, whether they're a Christian or not, they would tell you this. You'd say you've just got to press on. You've just got to make it through. It doesn't look like there's anywhere for this person to go, but if he's going forward, he's got to just keep going. Because a lot of times in life, there's not a different alternative. But again, this is why the Christian worldview is so different. We press on not because we have to, not because we don't have another choice, not because we have people that are relying on us. All of those are true. But we press on, why? Because Jesus Christ has made us his own. children of God. And so we press on knowing that we don't go by ourselves, but Jesus is with us. And so we press on because Jesus Christ has made us his own. We can make it through whatever challenges because we have him with us. Probably a good question to ask, though, like if we're going to press on, if we're going to push ourselves, if we're going to press on into the future, then we probably want to be pressing on toward the right thing, right? We want to make sure that we're going in the right direction. If we're going to put in the effort, the work, we want to make sure we're pressing on toward the right thing. So what does God call us to press on into? Where does he call us to go? He says this. Really to understand, we've got to go back just a couple verses to verse 10. We read it last week, but to bring it back today. Paul says this, that I may know him and the power of his resurrection, and may share his sufferings, becoming like him in his death, that by any means possible I may attain the resurrection from the dead. Now this gets confusing right here. Because what Paul's saying is, hey, I'm going to press on to what? To attain the resurrection. To be like Jesus. That I may grab hold of him. I'm going to press on to be like Jesus. And the confusing part about this, and if you remember from last week, or maybe you just have a Lutheran background and you understand this, that we believe as Lutherans, as Christians, that we don't save ourselves. That we don't get our own resurrection. That we don't attain that for ourselves. But it sure sounds like here Paul is saying that. It sure sounds like he's saying, hey, we got to attain that resurrection. We got to grab hold of it. We got to make it our own. It sure sounds like he's saying that. So how do we put those two things together? How do we put together the fact that Christ gives us salvation as a gift, and the fact that Paul's saying here that we got to go grab onto it ourselves? How do we put those two things together? Now again, if we review, last week I talked about the fact that, hey, Jesus earns our salvation and we don't do anything. It's not a cooperation, it's completely God's work. I even talked about pizza in it, right? That when you add anything to the gospel, the fact that Jesus does all the salvation work, when you add anything to it, it's like broccoli pizza. You add so much other things to pizza, it ceases to be pizza. The same is true about the gospel. When we add so many other things to the gospel, it ceases to be the gospel. So why here is Paul saying, I got to attain it. I got to grab hold of it. I got to press on. Again, he says this, not that I've already obtained this or I'm already perfect, but I press on to make it my own because Christ Jesus has made me his own. So we have to have the right starting point. Jesus has made you his own, not because of your works, but because of him. And so because of that, because he's given us that great gift, now what do we strive to do? Not to earn our salvation, but we strive to be more like Jesus. That's our call as Christians. That's what we're called to do, to be more like Jesus, because Jesus has made us his own. So we work on attaining something that we're never going to attain. You're never going to be Jesus. So we press on and strive for that. That's what we're called to do. We need to be Jesus for our kids, for our family, for our relationships, for our neighbors, for our co-workers. That's what we're called to do. Not to earn our salvation, but because Jesus Christ has made me his own, I strive to be more like him in every single circumstance I find myself in. I strive to be more like Jesus. Paul gives us a really good piece of advice as we live that life, as we strive to be Jesus for others. So this is what Paul says. He says, brothers, I do not consider that I've made it my own. I love that. Start out with humility. I am not Jesus yet. I probably never will be Jesus. We start with that humility, understanding that I have a lot of room to grow. But one thing I do, forgetting what lies behind and straining toward what lies ahead, I press on toward the goal of the prize of the upward call of Jesus Christ. I love that. Forgetting what lies behind and straining toward what's in the future. So my dad, growing up, he had this old S10 Chevy pickup. No air conditioner. It was really hot. It had vinyl seats. So it was really yucky in Oklahoma summers. Really hot. In fact, Oklahoma summers were so hot that the rear view mirror, the glue on it melted one summer. And the thing fell off. Now, my dad tried everything to stick it back on the windshield, but it wouldn't stay. He tried every type of glue he could find, but nothing would work. It would not stay there. So he had a truck. Luckily, Oklahoma doesn't really have safety inspections. Probably not too safe for the state, but anyway. I survived. I'm still alive. But anyway, there was never a rear-view mirror on his S10 pickup. Never. I think we need to live our lives like that. I think that's what we need to do. Now, don't actually take the rear-view mirror off your car. You probably won't pass your safety inspections in Colorado. Colorado's probably a little more tight than Oklahoma was. But we need to live our lives like that. We need to take that rear-view mirror and throw it out the window. That's what we do, and that's what Paul's saying. That we forget what lies behind us. We forget our past mistakes, our past failures, and we live into the future. Now again, this is something we can understand from a secular worldview. In fact, Pat Benatar, she said this, you can't change the past, so don't let it haunt you. You can change the future, but first you've got to want to. I love that. You cannot change the past. See, even from a non-Christian standpoint, we can understand that. If you make a mistake at work, and you probably have never made mistakes at work. I have before, though, every once in a while. But when you make a mistake at work, your boss, your co-workers, they need to know that you made a mistake. I think it's a good thing to apologize when we make mistakes, when we do things wrong. To tell people, hey, I could have done better. Your boss, they need to know that you messed up. But you know what else your boss and your co-workers need you to do? They need you to move on. Because if you're filled with guilt over that thing you did at work, you cannot and will not do your job to the best of your ability. You have to let the past be the past and move on, and they need you to do that. You make a mistake with your kids. You make a mistake in a relationship you have. You know what? The people probably need to know that you messed up. They do. They need to know that you made a mistake. But you know what else they need you to do? They need you to move on. Because if you're living your life with your kids filled with guilt over the 1 or 2 or 20 things you did wrong, guess what? You're not going to be the best parent you can be. And your kids need that from you. They need you to be the best parent that you can be for them. And if you're living in the past, you're not going to be able to do that. You cannot and will not change the past. You cannot roll time back. So we have to live life into the future. So what we have to do, we have to take that rear-view mirror off of our life and throw it out the window. Why? Because you cannot change the past. I want to make sure you heard that. You cannot change the past. But see, this is also where the Christian worldview is different as well. See, we believe this, that we cannot change the past, but we have one who did. That Jesus Christ did that for you. He took your problems and issues and failures, and guess what he did? He went to the cross and he died for them. So you cannot change the past. But you have a Savior who did change the past for you. He got rid of it. He canceled it. He washed it away. Your past is forgiven. We're going to end this sermon a little differently than we normally do. We usually have confession and absolution early in our service, but we're going to end the sermon with that. Now, if you're not Lutheran or you're not a Christian background, what confession and absolution is a time that we go before God and say, God, there's some things in my past. Maybe the past week, maybe the past day, maybe the past few minutes. But there's things in my past, God, that I've done wrong. There's things that I'm sorry for. There's things that I need you to forgive me for. And so what we do in confession is we essentially take the rearview mirror and we give it over to God. And we ask him to forgive us of those things. So we're going to remain standing for confession, but we're going to join in this together. Would you join me in the words on the screen as we confess our sins to God? As we lift up our songs of worship and praise to you, we ask that you would mold, use, and guide us. We confess that we find it so difficult to turn control of our lives over to you.
Lord, we ask you for forgiveness, not trusting you.
Jesus, we proclaim you as our beautiful Lord and wonderful Savior. But as we go about our busy lives, we find ourselves quickly forgetting the gift of your birth.
Lord, forgive us for our lack of commitment to you.
Lord God, we come before you as sinners in desperate need of a Savior. We desire the relationship that you offer, a relationship of love and grace and mercy. Hear us now, Father, as we ask for your forgiveness. And this time, those things that are weighing on our hearts, those things that are weighing on our mind, those things that are in the rearview mirror, we silently confess them to God. You cannot change the past. The things that are in your hearts and minds, the things that you took to God, you cannot change those things. But we have one who can. And we have one who did. That Jesus Christ that has no list, no memory of the things you did wrong. He has no ledger in heaven. He's not keeping track. He's not keeping score. Jesus Christ went to the cross to forgive those things that you did wrong. So I want you to know this beyond the shadow of a doubt, that your sins, they are forgiven in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. This is weird, but we're going to do it anyway. I want you to put your hand up like this. And take the rearview mirror by the hand and throw it out the window. Because it's gone. Your sins, they're gone. You're forgiven. The past is the past. You are forgiven. Let's live life in the future following Jesus with everything that we want. Would you take some time to pray with me? Dear Jesus, thank you for your love and grace. Thank you for calling us your sons, your daughters. Thank you for your ability to come into our lives and life passed away. Heavenly Father, you know how much our pasts pain us, how much we struggle with them, how difficult they are. You know all of that, and because of that, you sent your Son to the cross to die for those sins, to forgive them, so we might have that promise of eternal life. Heavenly Father, if there's anyone here that's struggling with their past, maybe they understand it intellectually, but they're having trouble forgiving themselves, would you just work in them? Because Heavenly Father, we know that this is a challenging thing, so we pray that you would work in us. We know that we can't will ourselves into understand your forgiveness, but you can work on our hearts and minds and our soul to grasp onto that. Heavenly Father, we pray that you would do that. Heavenly Father, we thank you for our facility here, this place that on most Sundays is air conditioned. We thank you that we have a roof over our heads, that you have blessed us abundantly. Heavenly Father, we just pray that you would work in us so that not all of our ministry happens here, but there's so much of our ministry that happens out in the community with our friends and relatives and neighbors, the people that don't yet know you, the people that need your hope and need a love of Christians to help them out in their physical difficulties. Heavenly Father, just take what we have in here, that love and grace, and use it in our world. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for all those we ask you to put your hand of healing upon all those who are sick and ill. Those who are in this place that are going through physical and spiritual and emotional difficulties. We just pray that you'd work in their hearts and lives, surrounded by Christians who can love them and encourage them. Heavenly Father, we pray especially for Chuck Hartman as he recovers after a fall. We also pray for Joyce with her battle with cancer. We pray that you'd be with both these people and work in them and with them. Heavenly Father, we pray that you be with us this coming week. Be with us with everything that we are getting ready to handle. The big things, the small things, the mundane things, the overwhelming things. We just pray that you'd be with us and walk with us and just give us the hope that we find in you. Heavenly Father, we pray that we thank you for hearing us. We know that you always hear us both in this place and outside this place. We especially ask that you would hear us as we pray together the prayer our Lord has taught us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily God's great love for us, let's rise and stand up and sing about that.